Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mark, and today we're talking about something that affects almost every person on Earth, social media. Now, social media can be entertaining, educational, and even inspiring. But behind the filters, likes, and viral videos, there's another side that people don't talk about enough. So today, we're diving into the dark side of social media with Emma. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Mark. I'm really excited for this conversation because this topic is becoming more important every year.
Absolutely. Let's start with a simple question. Why do you think social media has become such a huge part of modern life?
I think social media became powerful because it gives people instant connection, entertainment, and information. Everything is fast now. You can communicate with someone across the world in seconds, watch videos endlessly, and share your life instantly. But the problem is that social media companies are not only giving people content, they are competing for human attention.
That's interesting. What do you mean by competing for attention?
Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube are designed to keep users on the app for as long as possible. The longer you stay, the more ads you watch, and the more money the company makes. So these platforms use psychology, algorithms, and data to keep people scrolling.
So basically, social media companies are studying human behavior?
Exactly. They study what makes people emotional, angry, excited, curious, or addicted. Every like, notification, and video recommendation is carefully designed to trigger dopamine in the brain.
That explains why people open TikTok for 5 minutes and suddenly lose 2 hours.
Exactly. Endless scrolling is not an accident. It's intentional.
Do you think social media addiction is a real thing?
Absolutely. Many people don't realize how dependent they've become on their phones. Some people check their notifications immediately after waking up. Others can't eat without scrolling. Some even feel anxious when their phone battery is low. That's addiction behavior.
And the scary thing is that it feels normal now.
Exactly. Society normalized constant screen time.
Why do you think social media is more addictive than traditional entertainment?
Because it's personalized. Television shows the same content to everyone, but social media algorithms learn your personality. They know what type of videos you watch longer, what topics make you emotional, and what keeps your attention. So the app becomes harder to leave.
That sounds almost dangerous.
In many ways, it is.
One thing I notice online is that everyone seems successful, rich, attractive, and happy all the time. Do you think social media creates fake realities?
Definitely. Most people post the best moments of their lives. Vacations, achievements, expensive restaurants, luxury items, and perfect selfies. But nobody posts their stress, failures, debt, loneliness, or insecurity.
So people compare their real lives to edited highlights.
Exactly. And that comparison damages mental health, especially for teenagers. Young people grow up thinking they need perfect bodies, perfect relationships, and perfect lifestyles to be valuable.
And filters make it even worse.
Absolutely. Filters changed beauty standards completely. Some people edit their faces so much that they become insecure about how they look in real life.
That's actually sad.
It is. Social media can make people hate themselves without realizing it.
Let's talk about likes and followers. Why do numbers online affect people emotionally so much?
Because humans naturally want acceptance and validation. Social media transformed validation into visible numbers. Now people measure popularity through likes, views, comments, and followers.
So self-worth becomes connected to internet attention.
Exactly. When a post performs well, people feel happy and important. When it gets ignored, they feel rejected. That emotional cycle can become unhealthy very quickly.
Do you think influencers experience this pressure more than normal users?
Definitely. Many influencers feel trapped because their income and identity depend on attention. Some become obsessed with views and engagement. Others fake lifestyles or create drama just to stay relevant.
That explains why social media sometimes feels fake or toxic.
Because attention became currency online.
How strongly do you think social media affects mental health?
Very strongly. Research shows increasing levels of anxiety, depression, loneliness, and low self-esteem connected to heavy social media use, especially among younger generations.
Why do you think that happens?
Several reasons. First, constant comparison. Second, information overload. Third, people spend less time in real-world interaction. And fourth, social media creates pressure to always look successful and happy.
Do you think people are becoming lonelier even though they're more connected online?
Yes, and that's one of the biggest ironies. Someone can have thousands of followers and still feel emotionally alone. Online interaction cannot fully replace real human connection.
That's true. A comment section is not the same as real friendship.
Exactly.
Another dark side of social media is internet toxicity. Why do people become so aggressive online?
Because anonymity changes behavior. People say things online they would never say face-to-face. Social media also rewards emotional reactions, outrage and controversy, because those things generate engagement.
And then cancel culture appears.
Exactly. Sometimes people deserve criticism, but sometimes the internet becomes extremely cruel. One mistake, one clip taken out of context, or one old post can destroy someone's reputation instantly.
And millions of strangers join the attack.
Yes, and that can seriously damage mental health. Cyberbullying has become a major issue, especially for teenagers.
Let's talk about privacy, because I think many people ignore this issue completely. How much data do social media companies actually collect?
A massive amount. They track your location, interests, search history, watch time, clicks, purchases, and behavior patterns. In many cases, algorithms understand users better than users understand themselves.
That's honestly terrifying.
And the scary part is that many people give away their data willingly without reading anything.
People think social media is free.
But in reality, your attention and personal data are the product.
Now, to be fair, social media isn't completely negative, right?
Of course not. Social media also creates opportunities. People can build businesses, learn skills, connect globally, promote creativity, and spread important information.
Many creators change their lives through social media.
Exactly. The real problem is balance and awareness. Technology itself is not evil. The danger comes when people lose control over how they use it.
So, what advice would you give people to use social media more healthily?
First, limit screen time. Second, stop comparing yourself to people online. Third, follow accounts that educate or inspire you instead of making you insecure. Fourth, take breaks regularly. And finally, spend more time building real-life relationships.
That's great advice. I think many people forget that real life exists outside the screen.
Exactly. Social media should be a tool, not your entire identity.
Emma, this has been an incredible conversation.
Thank you, Mark. I really enjoyed it.
Today we talked about addiction, fake lifestyles, mental health, online validation, privacy, cancel culture, and the future of social media. And honestly, this topic affects almost everyone alive today.
Definitely. The most important thing is awareness. People need to understand how these platforms influence emotions, behavior, and daily life.
Absolutely. And to everyone listening, what do you think? Is social media helping humanity or slowly damaging it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode if you enjoyed the conversation.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.